if there is someone that you find attractive and you want to go up and talk to that person or communicate with that person that you're interested into them, but you're kind of scared of what you should be, how you should be, and people tell you, be yourself, just say what you want to say, and that's all good advice until you believe some things about yourself, like maybe you're not good enough, like you don't know what to say, and therefore you don't bring any value to a conversation. And I'm gonna go over into this video a couple of things, qualities that attractive people have, and these qualities that these attractive people have are things that really take a lot of inner work, and things that are going to make you just a better person in general to someone you find attractive, but to anybody, your mom, your parents, your kids, your family, siblings, strangers. And here are the traits. And these are only a couple of them, but these are like very main ones that even if you just do this while you're going about your life as you're socializing, you will 10x, 100x the results you get in life, being people who are interested into you, who want to be part of your life, who want to be friends with you, who want to go further in conversations and relationships with you. And a couple of these are present to the moment, fun and playful, non-judgmental. So let's talk about what it is, this one first, non-judgmentalness. If I'm talking to someone, either a friend or maybe someone I'm interested into, and I'm coming in with this type of energy in which I judge other people, in which I'm kind of a judgmental person, that's going to attract other people like that. And so if I'm super judgy about all the other people around me, oh, look at this person, look what she's wearing, look at this person, look what he's wearing, look what he's doing, and I'm not seeing the best in all these people, well, what is that going to say about me? It's going to say that I look for negativity and I judge other people. And if I'm talking to someone I'm interested or attracted to, do they want to be with someone who is like that? Do they want to be with someone who, if they were to open up, are exposing themselves to judgment, or exposing themselves to ridicule, or some comment that you could say, or energy that you could give them that was negative? And so the way that you have this non-judgmentalness is by not just saying, I'm not judgmental, but when people do expose things to you that may be a bit vulnerable, you don't give them a reaction, or you don't give any people this instant, maybe innate reaction that you may have in your body of judgment, but instead you come from a state of complete understanding of the other person and complete good faith in whatever they're trying to do. And so you may look at someone who is maybe by themselves in a bar, who is by themselves in an event or something, and you can look at that person and say, oh my God, what a fucking loser. And that's super judgmental, and that's mean, and it's kind of, it's a negative energy you're giving out to the world. And other people are going to see that. Girls, guys are going to see that, and they're going to think to themselves, well, you're kind of a negative person. Especially, if they're a positive person. If they're negative too, they may hop on and continue that energy. But that's not someone that I would want to be with. That's not someone that you probably want to be with. And instead, you could look at that person in the corner, and you could, instead of judging them, empathize with that person. And you could vocalize that empathy. Or you could even go up to them and have a quick chat. It doesn't have to be long. How are you? What's your name? What are you doing here? You like it? You having fun so far? Just something stupid and quick, but just to give them pleasant energy, positive vibe, and welcomeness and compassion to a person that a lot of other people wouldn't. And that's going to show deep confidence. That's going to show deep compassion, deep empathy. And that's exactly what a person who is so abundant would do. They would help out the people around them. That is a person who is alpha, what would do? He would help out the people around him because he himself is already to a state of having the things that he needs. He or she is already at a state in which they have everything that they need, so they want to give to others. That is the purpose in their life, basically, to help others get to a point of greatness themselves. And so the way that you give this non-judgmental energy is by maybe even talking about things about yourself, being emotionally vulnerable about yourself sometimes, and not coming with this kind of judgment frame about it, not being like, yeah, I didn't, yeah, maybe you're a bit insecure about your age. Yeah, I'm 34. Even you saying that out loud and maybe having some nervousness when you say it is going to show the other person that, hey, you're a bit scared about saying this, but you still said it. And so you're able to express honesty, even though where it may hurt you. And that is a very nice trait to have. Someone who is honest, even in the face of it hurting them, even in the face of them potentially receiving judgment or ridicule, they're still honest about that. That's going to show confidence. That's going to show honesty. That's going to show true colors about who this person is, which is which is an attractive trait. And if someone else tells you something about them, you're not judgmental about it, and you're not pointing out certain things that you don't like or do like about that. And you're just coming from a complete place of like, people do what they do because people want to do what they want to do. And you can agree with some of the things and disagree with them, but you're not judgmental on them. And this will get people to open up around you, which is very good. A person who can't open up around you is going to feel closed off, is going to feel like an emotional disconnect from you, genuinely. And it may be scared because you're going to judge them too hard. And so, to sum it up, you can show your non-judgmentalness, not through the words, but through how relaxed you are when you talk about things, through your honesty, through how you react to other people, what you talk about to other people, you opening about yourself up. Because if you're not judgmental about yourself, that's going to show to the other person, hey, that person's probably not going to be judgmental to me. Fun and playful. These are the highest beings of like fun, playful energy. It's just when you're in that state of just feeling good, of just being chill in life, you're going to be fun and playful. Think about when you are like so hungry and you're like you're begging for like any type of food because you're that hungry. Are you going to be in a fun mood? No, you're agitated, you're quick to get angry, you're on edge, you're snappy at times. You're not going to be this fun, playful person. To be fun and playful, you need to have such a positivity in yourself that it's almost like it overwhelms you, that you feel nothing else but to give the fun and playfulness to other people, because they're other people. Of course they would want to have fun and be playful, and of course they would want to have more positivity in their life, because that's something that people are lacking so much of in their life. Ask anybody, would you want more positivity in your life? I guarantee you they say yes. And so you be that source of it, and you become the source of fun and playfulness and positivity because you have built it so much inside of you that it overwhelms yourself, and you just express that to the world naturally. And again, easier said than done. To build things like judgmentalness, non-judgmentalness, is going to take a lot of auditing, because you're going to judge people immediately. So you have to audit your self-thoughts, your beliefs, every time you get them, and ask yourself, where are these coming from? Same with being fun and playful. If you find yourself in a lacking mood and you don't like to be in that mood, there's no reason you find yourself in that mood. I'm not saying that after your mother dies or so you lose someone close, you still got to be fun and playful. No, feel the emotions you have, but at a baseline, when you're just enjoying life, when you're going out, you should be so fun and playful and happy about the life around you that that energy inside you radiates off, and that is going to become magnetic to other people. Other people are going to be like, dude, this guy has obviously got something going on in his life, because he is so fun, playful, doesn't care about what other people think about him, positive, radiating this energy. Like, of course I want to be around this person who makes me feel good because they're feeling good all the time. And again, to get that state inside of you takes practice. If you want more help with that, you can book a call down below. But this being fun and playful is going to take you first summoning it up from your conscious. So in every interaction you have with another person, you can choose to be fun and playful, or you can choose to be stifled and nervous and in your head and what you would usually do. And so even very simple like this, an example like this is I was checking into the gym, and I had my little scanner, my phone scanner, and I went to go to the scanner bar, and there was a girl shorter than me, like around here, and she was like kind of standing in the way, so I would scan my thing, And then instead of being like nervous, stifled, like taking my arm, retracting it, going around, I scanned it and just lifted my arm up around her. Kind of just scanned it, lifted my arm up around her, like you would do with a friend, like you would do with anybody. But that was a complete stranger. And yes, I felt the nervousness and tensionness in me, but I'm a fun, playful guy, and that's not a serious thing. And it's fun and it's playful. And she looked at me and she had a little smile, and I looked back and I gave a little smile. And even in that small interaction, it was me demonstrating my fun and playfulness because I wanted to do it. It wasn't like, here's a strategy. It was just like, I wanted to, like, here's a more fun, playful, natural way of me going about this. And so I consciously chose to do that. And I need to ingrain into your head that it is a conscious effort to do it. To be fun and playful, it's conscious. You have to drum it up inside you, feel that good energy, feel that the other person is a human and you want to connect and you want to give them a good time. And then allow that to take over your body, that feeling. And then your actions and your mindset and the way you talk and frame things will come out more naturally in a fun and playful way. You can also do this in conversations. Like if it's so boring, start being more fun in conversations. And you can watch other videos I have about that. But it's just some quick tips is adding emotion into your voice. Again, 93% of communication is not the actual words, but the sub-communication. Your voice, your eye contact, your body language, how you say things, your cadence, your resonance. And so I can talk to a person about something really interesting, but if my voice is like this, and I'm talking like this, you're going to lose attention because it doesn't sound very emotional. But when I'm talking, and I'm passionate about what I'm talking, and I'm expansive about what I'm talking, and my hands get into it, and my voice gets into it, and my facial expression starts to come out inside of me because what I'm being is just so passionate, it fires me up. Other people are going to feel that emotion, and that's what they get connected to. That's what they say, oh, this person got something going on. And to do that, to be fun and playful, takes being very confident, which is the most attractive trait, and not fearing judgment of how other people are going to perceive you. You wanted to do it, you had good intentions, so you did it. And lastly is present to the moment. Present to the moment is when you're not overthinking. You're not stuck in your head. You're not, oh, am I looking good enough? Oh, am I doing this thing right? Oh, am I coming across in a good way? Oh, does this person like me now? And a lot of this comes from, with my one-on-one clients I have to help, I talk about, this can go way back to childhood, your experiences. Because if you've always experienced a childhood, experiences in which you were overthinking, you had to be hyper vigilant, you had to always be careful about how you made other people feel, you had to take care of other people's emotions. What happens is you're not able to be present to the moment because you're always searching out for things that could go wrong. And so you're not connected, living in the present. And you're always in your head thinking about the past or the future. Instead, where you should be so engraved into what is happening right now that there is like zero thoughts. You're just one with the experience of life that is happening now. And to get to a point like that, especially from a point where I came from, where I was severely in my head, stuck in my head for majority of my life, I would say 17 years, almost 17, 19 years of my life, I've been chronically stuck in my head, super anxious, super hyper vigilant about everything. That now when I get connected to the present moment and I'm able to do that because I've done it so much, I know the tics in my own body, I know where my mind resorts to when I make excuses, and I'm still able to connect presently. And that can be in a social sense. It can be right now when I'm talking to this camera right now. I'm not really thinking about anything. Everything is just coming out as I'm saying it. I don't have to think about, I'm about to say this in a couple words. Oh, am I looking good on camera? Oh, is it filmed right? And there's actually, what's really funny is 5 minutes before recording this, so I'll do a couple practice takes. of me just warming up my voice, warming up, getting into it, that in that time period is when I'm actually not present to the moment. I'm actually thinking about, oh shit, is the camera, like, do I look good on the camera? I don't even want to make this video. Should I even make this video? Are people going to watch? Just overthinking. And then I actually press record. I get into it for a couple minutes, 5 minutes. I start warming up, and then I'm into it. And I start feeling myself, and now I'm into it. I can be smooth and talk well and be expressive and not feel such judgment from, my fucking iPhone 13. And this is something that you can do socially. And when you get present to the moment, it's called a flow state. And when you're in that flow state, especially socially, but it can be anything. It can be when you're studying. It can be when you're talking to a camera, when you're playing a sport, when you're playing a video. It can be anything, but you're just fully present to the moment. It feels like nothing else around you matters. It feels like you are just one with whatever you are experiencing. That is beautiful. And it's even more beautiful when you're talking to another person. So I remember being so stuck in my head talking to other people because I was like, why would this person like me? I have nothing to value. I have nothing to bring to this person. Always overthinking about what I'm going to say, about what I have to do, and it's just such taking energy that I can't even focus on just being connected. And I remember one time talking to just some random person, just some lady I was talking to, and I just had the mindset in me whilst I was talking to this person. This is another person, this is another human being who's lived their entire life up to this point, has their own unique experiences, has gone through ups and downs and emotions that I couldn't even fathom. Like, oh my God, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I get the opportunity to talk to this person right here in front of me. Of course. Why would I waste that by overthinking about some bullshit? Hell no. I'm just going to connect to this person and I'm going to engage and I'm going to listen. I'm going to look at them in the eyes and I'm going to, hear the words that they're saying, and I'm going to get very present, and that anxiety is going to let go because I'm human. She's human. We're human. We get to connect. We get to let go and connect to each other. This is how it's supposed to be. Stop over worrying. Just get present to the moment. Connect. I'm a human. You're a human. That's a beautiful thing. Relax, connect. And if you have that mindset when you're talking to someone and you truly try to embody that mindset and let that feeling wash over your body and completely accept it, I guarantee you when you talk to someone, you're not going to feel as nervous and you're going to feel a deep connection to that person in your body. And you're going to feel super comfortable talking to that other person, saying what you want to say, doing what you want to do, and it feels so natural. You're not going to worry about what you have to say. And that's how you get present to the moment. And the more that you do this, the easier that it's going to get. And you just need one reference experience, meaning you just need one time for this to work, for you to understand that it's possible, for you to socially connect with others in this deep social flow state. And when you're able to do that and you go up and talk to someone, it doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter. Now, if you smell like shit, obviously it's going to come off wrong. And if you don't take care of yourself, that person still may not be interested in that. But you take care of yourself, you respect yourself to a degree, and then you talk to someone, and you're in that social flow state, you're present to the moment, they can see it, they're like, oh my God, this guy is tapped in. This person is tapped in, guy or girl, doesn't matter who you are. This person's tapped in, they understand, they're connected with themselves, extremely confident. They don't seem to be worrying about the judgment of others. They're just living life, having fun. I want to be part of that. And when you are in that present of moment, you become playful, fun, non-judgmental, and everything just flows amazing. But you have to kind of practice if you've never been in there to get to that place. And those are the most attractive traits that people love. It's, again, that I talk about like the money you have. No. Is that important? Yes. But at the very core, fundamental of who you are as a person, present to the moment, fun, playful, and not super judgmental or negative about other people or the world. If you have those things, I guarantee you, and you're able to express those things and get good at those things, I guarantee you not only will your social life, your dating life, your love life, whatever it is, will increase 10x. And again, with that comes a little bit of emotional vulnerability. For you to be present to the moment, for you to talk about things that other people could judge you on, for you to be fun and playful and to be a little quirky, is going to take you putting yourself out there and exposing yourself to judgment. When I was scanning into that barcode and I put my arm around and I put my arm over her, just as a fun little thing, she could have been like, what the fuck? Don't ever do that again. And that's something that could happen. But if I overthought about it and just never did it, well then I would have been a bitch. And you would have been a bitch too, because you wanted to do something that was fun and playful. You had a good intention with it. It was socially not weird. That's socially not a weird thing to do. And the outcome of that thing was positive. It was a positive thing. She got a good laugh out of it. I got a good laugh out of it. The vibe was raised a little bit between. But that would have never happened if I myself did not have the courage or confidence to just do what I wanted to do and be in that fun, playful state, right? And it's even looking back and giving a smile afterwards. People have such negative, they walk around with this fucking frown on their face, this mean look on their face. Yeah, I'm cool. If I see someone, yeah, I'll look at them and I'll give them a nice smile. Because everyone's my friend until proven otherwise. I love everyone, and I just assume people like me until proven otherwise. And that's a way better mindset, and it's going to make you way more comfortable, way more at ease when talking to other people, simply from just having that mindset to begin with. So that has been today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you need more help with your social skills, being fun in conversations, knowing what to say, knowing how to flirt authentically, attractively, learning how to level up, being present to the moment, getting out of your own way, not messing up interactions that you do have, you can book a call down below for either a strategy session with me or for my one-on-one coaching, in which I personally will help you one-on-one going through my programs of my 4 pillars of attraction and my healthy mindset shifts to become that person that you want to be. Fun in conversations, socially can talk to the people they want to say, not held back by their anxiety, can be this attractive, authentic self. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you, boys and girls. Peace out. Bye. Merry Christmas.